Do you feel like your mechanics have been stuck at the same level for a long time? If so, then this video is for you. I've been a top ranked player for over 8 seasons now, and today I'm going to be showing all of you how to instantly improve your mechanics, and most importantly, teach you how to transfer your creative skills into an actual ranked match, to make sure that you watching this video, yes you who keeps dying in ranked, never loses a fight again. So if you guys do enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, go check out my other socials, use code Farley, but now onto the video. So the first thing that you need to do to get faster and overall better mechanics is pick the right maps to train your mechanics. And the map that I'm going to be showing all of you how to train your mechanics properly on is Mechanics Training V5 by Raider. Now if you want to improve your mechanics, the first thing you need to learn how to do is edit faster. So the first thing that you want to do to get faster editing speed is go into the free build section to the right here, and then you're just going to want to free build, make sure that you're comfortable with your edits, and just make sure you're warmed up fully. Now what you're going to do is you're going to up your movement speed. This is obviously, as you can see, going to make me move faster, and it's going to train your brain to edit faster, because if you don't edit faster, you're going to hit the wall just like I did here. If you just practice hitting your edits at higher speeds just for around 15 to 20 minutes a day, you're going to notice a significant increase in the speed of your edits. So make sure to do this if you want to get faster edits super quickly. And now what you're going to do is you're going to lower back your speed to normal, and what you're going to notice is that every single edit is going to feel super easy and slow, and this will make you an overall faster editor if you can just do this for 20 to 30 minutes a day. Also, another thing you need to understand, you need to start doing build moves that are actually effective in game. For example, when I'm fighting someone in rank, I'm not going to hit a quad edit on somebody because that's not mad efficient and it's not going to work in an actual fight. So for example, maybe I practice my protected side jumps, or maybe I practice high walls. But if you do want a full in-depth guide of build moves after you watch this video, go check out this one right here. These are mat efficient and are actually going to be used in an actual fight. Practicing in-game moves is going to allow you to transfer your creative skill into ranked way faster, so make sure you do things like this so that you can transfer your skills into actual ranked matches. Now if you do want to have insane mechanics and just become a better fighter overall, you need to have insanely good crosshair placement. And the best way to do that is by learning how to make minimal movements. What I mean by that is when you're making a double edit, don't flick your crosshair like this. What you want to do instead is make the smallest amount of movement to confirm the edit. So I would select this tile right here and then just the front of that tile as well. This means my edits are going to be controlled. If you do this, I guarantee you're going to notice a difference in the consistency of your edits. If you notice right now I'm hitting these triple edits, I'm doing minimal movements, but I'm not going to miss a single edit just because I'm doing these minimal movements. The same thing goes for wall edits. If you want to edit on an opponent, you're not going to flick your crosshair, right? Because your crosshair won't be lined up with the player after you make the edit. What you want to do instead is make a minimal movement. So when I grab control of the wall, I'm not going to flick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the smallest movement. That way when I confirm the edit, my crosshair's already lined up with the player. See the difference? I flick and I have to get back to the other player. But with minimal movement, my crosshair's already on the player. Doing this is going to allow you to get the shot off before your other opponent. This will also make you hit a lot more max shots, because if you're flicking back to your opponent, it's going to be hard to connect that shot. But if you already have your crosshair lined up, you're always going to hit that max shot. Now that we know how to edit faster and have good crosshair placement, we need to talk about the first way that you're going to transfer your creative skills over to ranked, and that is by doing piece control drills. But in order to see improvements fast, you need to be doing the right piece control drills. So really quickly, let me show you some of the best piece control drills I use to practice my mechanics. So to do this, we are going to go into the competitive section right here, and then you're going to see a bunch of different training options. The one that we're going to focus on right now though is the peak training. So you're going to shoot it and then you're going to hit start. Now I would select the bot health at around 175, and then you can go any difficulty level you want and then just hit start. Now you're going to notice there's going to be a bot boxed up in many different situations, and it's going to train you to learn how to take walls from your opponent like this and then make good protected peaks. The reason this drill is so important is because you're going to notice this bot is moving around like an actual player. This is way better than a piece control drill because the bots aren't moving and they're very easy to piece up and then shoot. That's not realistic at all. These piece control drills are also going to teach you how to piece control your opponents in different scenarios. Like right here, he's below this floor. I'm not just going to break the wall and steal it. Instead, I'm going to break the wall, place a floor. This way he's now stuck and I'm able to get a kill. Different scenario right here. There's a player on my wall. What do? I'm going to place a cone, reset the wall, and now I have the player box. Now I can make the edit, pump the player reset, maybe I hit a wall reset, and then I pump the player. Or maybe the opponent is above you. You can learn to take protected edits from good angles. Also, learn phase tricks. What I mean by that is don't just grab the wall on your opponent, grab the wall while holding a ramp at the same time. This will grab control of their box so they can't leave, then you can make an edit and then pump the player. And even if you don't kill the player, you now have control of their box, and you have full control of how you can kill the player. and it's going to teach you to learn the right peaks. For example, player on this wall, I wouldn't edit the wall like this. I would make a peanut butter peak, play from a right hand peak, grab the wall, then I reset, play patient, I can edit again, and then get the kill. Or right here, there's a player in front of me on the wall. I want to take the wall. Maybe I do a protected cone flip like this. I showed you in my last video. You can take the wall and then make an edit and then pump the player, reset, play patient, and then you can pick up the kill just like that. Now, having good mechanics and being able to piece control your opponents is super important, but none of those things matter if you don't have good aim. So really quickly, let me show you how to get insanely good aim just like myself. Now, the first thing that we need to do to get better aim is learn how to track our opponents with our crosshair. Now, to learn tracking, I would go into the aiming section of this map right here, and there's a lot of different selections that you can choose from. The first one though, to learn mouse control, is to go to axis tracking, and you're going to go in here. There's going to be a bot, and he's going to move up and down, to the left, to the right, in different directions, and I just want you to practice tracking your crosshair on the player. Learn the movements and learn the speeds and learn how to keep your crosshair on the player. Now you're going to incorporate your shots. Learn how to track while incorporating your shots, and just make sure that you can hit consistent shots at any different direction at any different speed. Now that you know the basics of tracking, you now need to learn how to have good aim with your shotguns. So to do this, you're going to go into the aim section, and you're going to go to the flick reaction, and you're going to hit start. From this point now, a bot's going to spawn in your box. You can obviously flick to him and shoot him. You're going to notice, again, another bot spawns. You need to learn how to click on your opponent every single time. And don't just hit weak shots, right? Don't hit him in the leg, right? Where you're going to get 10 damage. Instead, you want to hit a full body shot or a headshot. If you can't hit headshots consistently, just practice the body. Do this over and over until you can get this down consistently. Another thing, when you're doing flick training, don't just stand still in the box. The opponent would just pump you in your face. Instead, start moving with the bots or moving counterclockwise to them. What this is going to do is it's going to make you work less for the shots. Notice how my crosshair is moving less, but I'm hitting more consistent shots because I'm moving my crosshair with my movement into the player. This is going to make my crosshair placement insanely good, but it's also going to make me way more consistent in my shots. You're going to notice I'm only missing a few shots here and there. Doing this drill is honestly one of the best ways to get less nervous in a fight because you're going to be used to someone jumping in your box. You're going to be calm, and you will know that you're consistently going to start hitting shots against players when they jump in your box. So make sure you're doing this and practicing your flick and your crosshair placement so you can consistently win fights. Now that you know how to have good aim with your shotgun, you now need to know how to have good aim with your AR. And once you're in here, I would recommend going to the surge tags and hitting start, go up a little bit closer, and I just want you to practice tracking. Look at the crosshair placement on my opponent. Notice how I'm just tracking. I'm not shooting, I'm just learning the speed of my opponent. Now that I've got the tracking down, now I'm going to start shooting, and I'm going to make sure that I can hit consistent shots on my opponents. And another thing you need to understand is the timing and the spraying of your shots. For example, if your opponent is this far away, you don't just want to spray at them, because if you're looking at an opponent from this far away and you start spraying, obviously look at that. It's going to be super inaccurate, and by the time you get all those shots off, your opponent has built. Instead, you want to learn how to control the timing of your shots. Notice the crosshair, right? I shoot, it goes out of 100% accuracy mode. So what you need to learn how to do is keep it at 100% accuracy at all times. Notice how I shoot, I wait for it to reset. Start using tap firing and learning how to track while controlling your crosshair at the same time. This is going to make you way more consistent in your shots, and you're going to notice a great improvement in your aim. The next step to transferring your skills over to actual ranked matches is by playing the map Martaz Box Fights. The reason this map is super good is because you're going to be able to practice all the skills you've just learned in this video, but it's also going to teach you how to have awareness against third parties. This is a very big issue when you're playing actual game modes like ranked and other game modes like reload. Because when you're in these game modes, you're not going to have the luxury of 1v1s. People are going to shoot you in the back and they're going to third party you. And this map will teach you how to have good awareness and counter those third parties. And now that you've learned these skills, you're actually going to be able to load into ranked and transfer these skills into actual ranked matches. And my best advice for you when you hop into these ranked matches is imagine you're still in creative. Imagine the scenarios you just practiced. Imagine the piece control drills you just did. Imagine all of those moves you did to win fights and use them in the actual ranked matches. Because at the end of the day, it's not about just learning one build move in this video or one little skill. It's about learning how to combine all of these skills into one actual fight so you become a well-rounded player. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to see it instantly become better at Fortnite, go check this video out. But with that, I'm out. Peace.